And welcome back, everybody. So, just before our little break, where we took a little breather from our combat encounter, our heroes were venturing into the Shadowfell to look for their long lost friend Grakal, who took a beautiful artifact, the Midsummer Blade, with him into this dark and damp domain. Now, here in this shadowy abyss, trying to find a way to track and retrieve Grakal and this magical item, our heroes have stumbled upon the abode of a hag, going by the name of Nyla the Bog Oracle. After conversing with this hag for a little bit and striking a deal, our party members weren't really liking the outcome of this entire social encounter, and thus abruptly decided to kill the bitch. Acadius, going back towards the witch's abode, stole the canoe of this little lady, and as he stole it, a alarm seemingly went off within the canoe itself, triggering the pursuit of Nyla and eventually leading her into an ambush where the rest of his party members were lying in wait. As the bloody encounter continues, the large claws of these hags digging into our different heroes, the shadowy magics that she throws into the air exploding left and right, hit points being reduced and brought back up by the healing, well, not magics, but apparatus of Allison. We go back into this encounter, at which moment we now go to Acadius at the top of the round.
Allison just uses science.
Yeah. So, Acadius, as the hag stands in the bog next to her canoe, you just being brought back from the brink of death after she downed you, what would you like to do?
All right. So, as a first action, I draw my bow staff.
It is done.
She is perfect. She's a bit away from me. My bow staff has reach, so I'm totally fine with this. Yeah, exactly. I just bashed her in the face with it. Yeah, attack roll. Here we go. Oof. Yeah, no, that's a miss. Total of 14.
14? 14 is not gonna hit him, unfortunately.
Well, that was my turn. No, I'm just, in this case, I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna cast Shield. So I'm gonna give myself that little +1 on AC. Next turn, guys, I scream, who's close to me? I scream, Allison, stay here. I'll protect you.
All right. You technically still have one action left if you want.
No, that's my little shield. So draw,
right.
Smash.
Shield. Oh, right. Yeah. You also need to draw. Squeeze me. All right. Then, afterwards, after the bow staff goes towards Nyla, but she just slashes it out of the air, we go back to her turn. At which moment, she, after being slashed twice by Allison, turns her gaze towards you, Allison, and says, "Give that to me." As she gazes deep into your eyes and she tries to bewitch you in one way or another, I would like you to go ahead and make a will save for me, Allison.
Alright. Do I have some kind of penalty because she...
Well, she has a bonus on her DC.
Okay. Well, good thing. Natural 18, 31.
31. All right, so as that goes on, that would be a normal success. So that becomes, in this time, a failure on your part. All right, so the target follows your orders but can attempt a will save at the end of each of its turns. On success, the spell ends. All right, so you are now under the effect of a dominate spell. So it's not a critical failure, it's a normal failure right now. So right now, as you gaze into her eyes, you can see the demeanor of this Shadar-Kai elf lady who helped you with the deal. Yeah, of course. And you are dominated by her and begin to hand over your weapon towards her.
Yeah, guys, I just failed on a natural 18. Good luck fighting me.
Well, oof. After which, she goes with her last action as she retrieves the sword from Allison to a backhand attack against you, Iroh, with a natural 19 on the die, which becomes a total of 37 to hit.
You're muted.
Well, he will be soon enough.
I was gonna say that yes, that does hit, or maybe.
Is it a critical hit?
Yeah.
All right, so
Even with Mountain Stronghold, 37 is critical hit.
that's 30. Oof. And with that one backhand, she almost slaps you right back into the water as you take 46 points of damage.
And you're done.
Oh wait,
again.
that's exactly what you need. Wait, I'm gonna recount this one. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 10 is 18, plus 12 is 30, plus 16, yeah. Exactly bringing you down to 0 hit points.
That's no good.
As you are just smacked into the water, and you do float to the surface, so you can still breathe a little bit. You're not drowning. That would be a little bit worse for wear. But still, you are down with one giant backhand slap from this hag. At which moment her turn ends, and we go to Iroh. No, wait, Iroh is put over there, so we go to Hannah. Jesus, this initiative order switches around a lot.
Okay, so I'm going to use Entangle.
All right.
That's all squares in a 20-foot radius. So I want to do it on her side, so not on the side that Iroh and Allison are on.
All right, so you can pick a point, and from there, in a 20-foot radius, everything sprouts. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna cast it behind her, and with that, just her, but not Allison or Iroh are entangled. All right, what does the spell do?
She has to make a reflex save.
All right. He's going to natural 20. I'm sorry. First natural 20 of the night for me. I'm sorry.
Beesh.
So as like the different undergrowth from this swampland tries to rise up, she just steps out of the way and turns towards you. I said, little elf, this domain is mine. These lands belong to me. They listen to me. Unaffected by the spell.
The spell stays for a minute, and the area turns into difficult terrain.
All right. Very well. So you still have one action left.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
No?
No.
All right, so you forfeit your last action then?
Yeah.
All right, then after Hannah, we go to Allison. All right, Allison, as you are under the Dominate spell, you use one action to hand over your blade, which she now holds in one of her hands. With the other action, because you just follow her commands, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Yeah. Now, grovel before me. Underground you. And you just go prone before her. So yeah, that seems fair. Seems fair.
Treat me like a princess, everyone.
Yeah. On the floor, you princess. All right.
Allison's becoming more submissive than ever before.
So that will be your turn. However, at the end of your turn, you can go ahead and make a will save.
Yeah, but I need a natural 20, else I'm just not happening.
No.
All right, 21.
21 is not gonna make it, however. No. So you're staying dominated by her. All right, then at the end of your turn.
You need a normal success for this.
Yeah, well, could be. Yeah.
Well, like the grade of worsening, because you took a deal with her, was only for the initial one.
Cool. Good to know.
Otherwise, it would be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
So now we go to Acadius. Yes, Acadius first, then Iroh.
Excellent. All right. So first off, I am going to cast Protection Against Evil on Allison.
Ooh.
So, Allison, you get a +1 in AC and saving throws against the bitch, but a +3 against things that might influence your actions.
Well, now,
Thank you.
So-
doesn't that seem appropriate?
Yeah, that's perfect. And then I have one more action left, which I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my bow staff to trip her.
All right. So with the bow staff, the first blow blocked. You go for the sweep. She needs to make a reflex save.
No, I'm gonna
Oh.
attack her reflex DC
Ah, very well.
with, and I get a +1 from the magical bow staff.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice. It's a natural 16, gives me a total of 30.
30, and 30 will be enough. So with that, as she just tooken the double-bladed sword from Allison, already like she doesn't like the blade, as if it's like filthy or something. She makes Allison grovel, but then grovels herself as you trip her. Wait, does she fall prone right now? Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, she falls prone.
Very well. Then with that, as Allison grovels before her, she also begins to grovel before all y'all. All right. That was your turn? Casting the magic on Allison, and afterwards...
Protection is
Tripping
2
her.
actions. Yeah.
Nice. As she already tries to slowly get up. Let me check real quick. Because... yada yada. No, dominate is not a concentration, so she doesn't have to keep concentration. Otherwise, perhaps because she tripped, she had to make a check. But it seems that this is all just fine. All right, so
That's all she wrote.
with that, as your turn ends, Acadius, we go to Iroh. Iroh, you are floating in the bog water. Go ahead and make your flat check to see if you are surviving or slowly dying.
So that is a 5.
All right, so that's a fail. So with that, if I understand correctly, your dying condition increases to 2 now, and as you get to 4 eventually, you be dead, son.
Yeah.
So that's not what we want. That's not what we want. However, as your turn ends, we get back to Nyla's turn. I am done with you. This time you will stay down. And she uses one action to get up from the water. And then, yeah, you're too far away, and Allison is dominated, so she's not gonna, like, attack her little pet. She's going to take a step, and then with her last action, gonna go ahead and make an attack roll against you, Acadius. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That's a miss. Normally it would hit,
Ooh.
but I still have my protection against evil active.
Oh, well, there you go. So with that, as her claw just reaches out, there's this small little force field of golden energy that just deflects her attack as it misses. Her hand is sinzing a little bit, still holding the sword in one hand while she attacked with the other. Still doesn't like it, but now she's beginning to look. She doesn't want to throw it away or something. But she's holding on to it for now. After which, we go to Acadius. No, Allison was at the end. Iroh is there. Hannah. There we go. I'm gonna write a new one down for myself.
I turn into a frog.
Ooh, very nice.
For the viewers, it is a giant frog.
It is a
Like,
big-ass frog.
human-sized.
Yeah, that thing is scary as fuck.
All right, yeah. Let me get. Oh wait, I'm not sure if I
Yeah,
have.
I mean,
the
Hannah's
frog yet.
intimidating to start with, let alone when she goes all frog
Oh
like.
yeah. All right, so
And I
let me.
move. Oh, do I move? Yeah, I move.
Where is the froggy?
Froggy, froggy.
Froggy. Where is it?
I think afterwards that would end your turn, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to move Milo as well. Over here.
There we go.
And I am going to stand over
Found it.
here. Yes.
All right.
And Iroh's Bless is ended, right?
Oh yeah, indeed. Blarg. All right, that's a little big for that one, but we will go ahead.
Are you large or
over there.
medium size?
Medium-sized, right?
I think she's large already, but I'm not sure.
I think a medium.
All right.
Not really sure, and I don't know. I got this up.
Did your hit points increase when you turned into a frog?
Oh my god.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. 10.
10 hit points. All right. Bringing the total to 48. Very nice. All right. With that, Hannah turned into a frog. Ribbit. Walked forward to a flanking position. You feel very at ease, like, ooh, the water is so nice and cold on my slippery skin, getting like moisturized. Some good stuff.
This
Some
is
good
my
stuff.
moment.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Then, as Nyla steps forward, she turns towards you, Allison. You say, "Just get out of my sight." And you use all of your 3 actions, 1 to stand up, and then 2 to just move away in a random direction. So let's say, what's your movement speed? 25.
Yeah,
Bring
25.
you to all the way there, away from the map. And that's where you end your turn. So at this moment, you can go ahead and make your will save, this time with a +3.
All right. That's a 33.
33, and that'll be enough. So as you get away from Nyla, still combating like the dominate spell on your mind, eventually your pace stops. At the end of your turn, as you turn back, the spell no longer affecting you. However, you're still all the way over there.
Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, that's
Right.
my turn now, right?
That's all she wrote. Yep. Then we go back to Acadius. Acadius, just having deflected the claw from Nyla, what do you do?
All right. So we're gonna. Yeah, this is a difficult situation. Do I count as flanking with Hannah?
Not right now. You would have to take a little step.
Okay. That's fair. No, in that case, I'm gonna just stay where I am. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just grab. No, I'm gonna. Oh, so difficult. I'm gonna try and trip this lady.
Yeah, trip her again.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna just try and trip her.
Question, DM. Does
Yes.
the blast from Iroh, it at least reduces his size, but does it also go away when he's down?
I would say so, because it's technically
Because only the
For now,
increasing of the
sustained.
radius is sustained.
well, for now I rolled a natural 20, so it seems that you guys are in luck. Iroh is still dreaming that his blessed spell is active, so for now we'll say that it's active.
Cool. But
All right, so I get a +1.
it would reduce
We'll
his
say
size
so,
still,
yeah.
though.
Well, no, it only
okay.
for now. Like if you concentrate on it, it extends, and if you don't concentrate on it, it stays the same size.
Okay.
We'll roll it for it. We'll roll with it for now.
I might have a chance then. That's going to be a total of 26 against her reflex DC.
26 is going to be enough. So with that, as you block her blow with the protection from evil spell, she is caught a little bit off guard and doesn't see your bow staff. Whee! Just sweeping her from her feet once again. This time, letting her drop down into the canoe itself. As it rocks back and forth, with you also in it, you have to keep your balance a little bit. But now she's just lying there, like just as a pile of person. That's one turn.
Nice.
And
One action turn.
throughout this whole combat, that stupid alarm on their canoe has just constantly been ringing.
No. That's
no?
gone off.
Okay.
It's gone off already. Yeah.
Thank God.
Even more so, the light has also gone out, and the thing actually is broken a little bit by the shadow blast spell from her. That
Fair
was like
enough.
everything in a radius.
Fair enough.
All right, so
You can actually see a small little blood spatter in there as well.
in that case, I'm just going to try and smack her in the face. Yeah, I might as well use the situation. So she's flat-footed.
Very well.
Maybe I'm lucky. I get a -5 on the attack roll. It's gonna go for a total of +8. That's a natural 17 though, so I might get lucky. That's a 25, baby.
With her being knocked on her ass, that does indeed hit.
That is a -1 on the damage, but still, That is 10, 9 damage then.
9 points of damage. All right.
Bludgeoning.
Okay. As you bonk her on the head, the blow just comes as easy as any other blow. It doesn't seem to do any less effect whatsoever. She just
Alright.
doesn't like it one bit.
And I'm going to... I'm going to just stand there and use one action to cast Shield as I just look at her. There's a little smile on my face, my completely bruised and bloodied face. As Acadius just says, "Oh, how's it lying?" That's my
All of you idiots! What are you doing here? You could have all the power you want, but instead you throw away your lives.
As we go to Iroh, go ahead and make another flat check for me.
Don't forget about your halfling luck.
Yeah, and I have a hero point as well.
Ooh.
Talking about the hero point. That was a 2, by the way. A 12. Who's
12. All right. A success. There we go.
I'm gonna do what Melo does all the time, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
You're still down,
Wait,
right?
You're still down. Yeah. Like.
Still down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the dying condition only reduces by 1, I believe. Dying from condition related to dying. You must attempt a recovery check at the start of your turn each round. If you lose the dying condition,
That's the rest of our stream now.
At the start of each of your rounds of the turn. Alright, so recovery, yeah, because this is going to be
an important one,
recovery
yeah.
checks. There we go. Success, your dying value reduces by 1. Critical success, your dying value reduces by 2. So basically, your dying condition is now reduced back to 1. So if the next time around you make your check, then you're at 0 hit points. You're still unconscious. You're just going to be not dying anymore. We have a cat. We have a cat on stream, ladies and gentlemen. Life has just gotten a little bit better. All right, so your dying condition is back to 1 at this moment. After which we go to Nyla. Nyla, you can already hear in like the words that she just spoke, she's getting really frustrated. And like all of the pieces of damage are really beginning to pile up on her. For now, she uses one action to get back up. And actually turns around towards you, Hannah.
Get out of my way!
And makes her 2 attacks against you. First one is going to come in at a, that's going to be a 35 to hit. And the second one, well, here are my high numbers. First one is 35, second one is 32 to hit.
That's just a crit.
2 crits?
Yeah.
All right. So the first hit.
Bye, Hannah.
So the first hit is going to come in at a, let's see. Oh wait, these two also. 9, 25, 26, 26 plus 16 is 40. Is first hit's going to come in at a 42 points of damage.
Okay.
So with that, the second hit will bring you down to your knees.
Mm-hmm.
So with the first claw, she rakes across your frog face, and with the second one, she, with an uppercut, just as your frog body is brought down low. And it seems that Nyla is trying to get away that way. All right, so with that being said, however, I would like you to make 2 fortitude saves for the both hits to see if something, see if you are also drained.
That's a natural 20. Do I have a hero point?
I believe you did, but I'm not sure. No.
You do not. Allison
Oh.
has 2. That's it.
I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1.
All right, so with that, you are also drained 2. So keep that in mind. All right, however, that is Nyla's turn, after which we go to...
The
no, wait, Hannah is now pushed over there. Yes.
She just took damage. With the
Excuse
drain,
me?
she just took damage with the drain condition, right?
Well, no, that's part of the second attack also.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
no, the first one was a natural 20.
Yeah.
First one was a
okay.
natural 20. So that would have negated it.
Okay.
And then the second one, you do get the drained condition. But indeed, if the first one was a fail, then shit would have gone down otherwise. That is true. All right, so Allison, you, after jogging through the woods, of course, listening to what this hag had to tell you, you begin to realize, crap, magics. Damn you, mind control. Your body is your own once again.
I
I
can already.
I
I can
curse.
already see Allison just jogging, and all of a sudden, like, oh damn!
Oh, wait. Just forgot, I'm my own person.
I shout out a quick curse. Afterwards, I sprint back to Iro and basically stab him another time with a syringe, because I can do that
Right.
once. Because
Yeah.
Hannah, I'm not sure if I can help you. We have
So
healing
with-
potions, but besides that,
So where do you wanna stand, Allison? With 2 actions, you can stand here, 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 basically anywhere that you want next to Iro.
Can I get in between Iro and Hannah?
No, that was
No?
too far, because with 2 full actions, you got over here. You started here, and then with 2 full actions, you got all the way over there. So you can get all the way to here.
2 full
right
actions.
there.
Why
That's-
2? Because I moved 25
actions.
feet away earlier. So
Yeah,
and I
no,
have
you had 2
25.
actions left. You had 1 action to get up,
Oh,
and then 2 actions to run away. So you'll need
Oh.
2 actions to get back.
cool. Makes sense. This hurts. Okay, in that case, on the other side,
All right.
and I am gonna put a syringe up his butt with the same action. That is a 20, so that's just a success. So you will heal for 23.
23 hit points back to Iro. All right, so
And afterwards, I'm gonna use I'm hasted still, so that's good. Then I probably would have used that hasted action as well to run away earlier. So I
that's
use
true,
that
yeah.
hasted action again to run back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a step inside of the water, in between Iro and the froggy frog.
All right.
All right.
All right. After Allison, we go to Acadius.
I think I turned back into Hannah again, by the way.
Oh, that's true. That is true. So the froggy goes back, and the elf form of Hannah apparates. Acadius.
All right.
Threading the needle
she's
here.
Stood up, right? She's kind of
Yes.
screwed up a lot of things. All right. I really don't like the situation at all. I'm going to. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I've kind of used all of my spell slots.
Yeah.
I've 1 focus point left, but it's not going to be of much use here. So I'm just going to try and slap the woman. Is Bless still online? I suppose it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless is still online, we said.
All right, but I do have Enfeebled 1, so that kind of negates each other. That's a natural 12 plus, 12 then. That's going to be a 24 against her, but she
24.
is flat-footed.
And with that, indeed, because she is flanked, because soon, this time without arms, but still fists in the air, Allison steps into the water. She's indeed threatened by him, at least a little bit. The attack hits. So go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Nice. That is going to be 6 damage.
6 points of damage. All right.
Do I have anything else I could use in this situation? No, I'm really down to all of my basic moves.
With that, as you whack her in the face, you can actually see that she's on her last limbs as well.
Ooh. Alright. In that case, I'm just gonna... I have 2 actions left. I'm just gonna try again. Let's see if I don't roll higher, right?
All right.
So I am going to use my bow staff again. I'm gonna try and smack her. It is a natural 17. Yes,
Then I believe.
baby.
Then I believe with the -5, that is exactly what you need once again.
That's gonna be 12 plus 24. Yeah.
There we go. All right, so roll damage once again.
Quick maths are
Quick
quicker
maths.
than mine. That is 7 plus 3 is 10, 9 damage. 9.
9 points of
Bludgeoning
damage.
in the face.
As you whack, just slapping her around, she's the different wounds that she had sustained from like the slash from Allison's weapon begin to smoke up a little bit. The saliva from her open mouth begins to drip on the ground. Her hands that she held up in defensive positions now begin to droop. She's close, but not there yet.
So I'm gonna try as my last action. I'm gonna try and make a diplomacy check, if that's okay. And so I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna say, "Last chance, lady. Survive and surrender, or die." I roll natural 12 in my diplomacy to try and get her to surrender. That's a 24.
24. All right.
Probably against her will, DC plus or minus whatever modifiers you want to throw in there.
All right. So at least her initial reaction is,
Make a deal then.
but that's all she can say right now. As your turn ends, we go to Iroh. Iroh, you just woke up inside a swamp.
So I do not enjoy this one bit. So I am going to do what I can do best. Okay, I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna hit her twice.
Do you want to stand up first?
Oh yeah. I think I will. I think I might. Yes.
Very well. You are officially stood upright again. You struggle yourself back onto your feet.
Cool.
And now?
I think this might be the fastest your heart has ever pumped.
I'm gonna use that in attacking her with my flurry of blows. First one is a nat 20.
That'll hit.
Second one is a natural 3, which equates to 14.
All right,
I'm
14
gonna need
misses.
you to decide before, like, is it gonna be lethal or non-lethal? You have a choice as a monk.
That is true. I think non-lethal.
All right.
In that case, we can get some.
Question mark?
In that case, we can get. I don't know if this is a bad plan or not.
I don't know. You tell me.
Would Arrow do that though?
I want your answer right now. Lethal or
Oh,
non-lethal?
would I do that? I am gonna do that because we do want Krakal, and I think that is the best plan we got to get some information out of this hag. So I non-lethal attacker with 29 points of damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Whoa.
I get this. I get this syringe stick into my butt. I just wake up. I jump on my feet and I just punch right in front of me. Luckily, it's a hag.
Yeah. Arcadius just asked there, look, you want to live? Whack! As the body of the hag, as the body of the hag gets sucker punched at the side, Arcadius, you have like this split second where you can see like both of the white eyes just roll back.
Like if I was turned a bit to the right, I would probably have hit Ellison.
Yeah.
Oh, Ellison.
All right, so that is one of your actions. The hag lies unconscious in the water. Is there anything else that you would like to do right now?
Take some distance. Just
all right.
Because I just wake up, punch, and then just take off.
You just take a few steps back, climbing yourself out of the bog, back on dry land, heaving high. Hannah, go ahead and make your check.
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah, we need to see if Hannah dies. Yes or no.
In that case, can you put on some more music?
The music is playing right
It's
now.
on?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not hearing it.
Refresh your browser. It's happening to me too every once in a while.
Oh.
Just roll 20
11.
being annoying.
11? All right, that's a success. So with that, you are floating unconscious but stable in the water. So with that, we won't need any more of this scary music, and we can get back to some quieter ones. As the hag's body, half limp in the swamp, lets go of the double-bladed sword of Allison.
Question, DM.
Yes.
One of our viewers, Ave, she used a spark, elemental spark, to burn her. Does this continue, or is this?
Well, let me ask, Afe, do you want the bitch dead?
Ave can have a lot of impact now.
Now this is gonna be exciting.
Like, do you want the bitch dead? That's the question.
We're like, no, we're gonna let her live.
Yeah, we'll wait for an answer on that. See if the elemental spark still hits. Otherwise, I'll reimburse her. No, she wants to be reimbursed.
All right.
So that's it.
So as the icosahedron on the side of Iroh, which until now was pretty much dormant, as the Shadowfell energy has like pushed it back a little bit. Different embers begin to spark up, but then die down again as it realizes that the foe is already down for the count.
That was a lot. Oh, that hurt. That was a lot easier than I expected. Good job, everyone.
Is Hannah down, or is she on one HP?
I was unconscious.
Hannah is unconscious. Yeah.
In the water, right? Am I face down?
Oh yeah. For now, that would be a problem.
I'll drag her out of it.
Yeah.
Very
That would
quickly.
be a problem, but like drowning takes a couple of minutes. So like if like your death saves are okay, that doesn't really matter. Like you can you can hold your breath for at least 1 plus your Constitution modifier as minutes. Well, you don't take a deep breath right now, but still, like this encounter only takes like a minute, right? So
Even
right
when
now,
I'm drained too?
yeah, that's only with hit points. That's only with life force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So right now, even though you are drained too, as Allison rushes towards you and just pulls you out of the water, you're fine.
If needed, I'll give her mouth to mouth.
If
needed.
If you want to, like you can see that she's breathing. You can see that she's breathing.
Okay.
Like she was.
So
Basically, Hannah was only like in the water for like 12 seconds.
Okay.
You know. So.
Arcadius.
So Arcadius speaks up. Right. So, I have to say, color me, well, impressed. Honestly, it's kind of still grayish, but metaphorically, very impressed. We've done well. We got her. Wasn't expecting the little sucker punch there, Iroh, but won't look a gift-punched hag in the mouth, especially as all her teeth might be rattling around in there. I suggest the following. While she's out, Allison and myself will concoct a beautiful trap in order to make sure she doesn't punish us for what we've done. Iroh, Hannah, you make sure you take everything and anything of value from that little cabin she had. Also, make very much sure that it is safe. I could use a nap. So if it's not trapped, cursed, or otherwise infested with noxious gases, dibs on the bed.
So as Hannah is currently still unconscious on the floor, Allison is completely ignoring Arcadius, who's just rambling on this point. And
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Iroh is listening. Iroh is like, will do. Yeah.
and
Okay.
Allison is gonna try and get a medicine check going on Hannah to at least get her on her feet again.
All right.
basically first focusing on that. He did hear what Arcadius had to say, but he's not going to respond yet. So yes, I'm gonna make a medicine check, which I pass with a 25. So
Alright.
she should be on her feet in
Nice.
like not too long.
Yeah, like it takes some time. So first up, Allison will be busy with patching up Hannah. Like without the magical aid from basically anybody, it will take a little bit longer. So Allison is busy for this with a couple of minutes, while Allison is making sure that Hannah survives. What is the rest? Well, what are the other two of you doing? Melo already like walked up to Hannah and licked her face clean, and now is like pressed against her. Lenore, who was just off for this battle, the small raven familiar from Io, purchased herself back on Iroh's shoulder. So, Acadius, Iro, what are the two of you doing?
So, what I was talking about earlier, so me and Allison creating something, I have something very specific in mind that I want to do to the hag. So I'm counting on Allison's crafting checks later on making this useful. But what I want to do is kind of make a semi-crucifix. I mean, this is the Shadowfell. So there are like fallen. I'm just imagining fallen logs and dead trees everywhere, right?
Yeah, you
I just
are
want to
in
find
a dark swamp. Yeah.
exactly. It's beautiful. I want to find this nice little tilted tree trunk that's just hanging over some land. I want to bind her to it, crucifix style, so she's hanging downwards. And I'm gonna need Allison to build a whole lot of wooden and whatever spikes that we're gonna put into the ground. So if she manages to escape, she's gonna fall down onto a nice group of wooden spikes. That's basically what we're gonna be working on. What I at least suggest we work on, while Allison and Iro and Hannah loot the cabin.
Okay,
so Hannah's unconscious right now. So Hannah is being taken care of Allison. You can go do that, Iro.
So,
what do you? Yeah, what do you want to do in the meantime?
I think I am going to wait a second because I am also pretty down on my health. And to go alone venturing to the cabin might be deadly for me. So I think I'm not going to do that yet.
No. All right. So for now, as we take a moment, Acadius, you start up with like just looking around, finding this nice little place, gathering up some wood can be used for that.
I think I'm going to help Arcadius in the meantime.
All right. So as the two of you are gathering some wood up, eventually, Hannah, you come back to your senses as Allison is getting you back. So basically, if I understand correctly, you are now at 1 hit point.
Oh.
So you are very close to not having your eyes open, but your eyes are open.
It's something.
It's something indeed.
After I noticed that Hannah's regaining consciousness, I look back at Arcadius. Yeah, okay. Couple of things. I think she'll be at least out for at least an hour. I think I'm the one that's most proficient in actually searching her cabin, as I have the most knowledge about everything that's going on in there. So I think I should be the one actually investigating there as well. We can first build the trap, and then afterwards go there, but just don't wake her up yet, because I think we have at least an hour.
That's a fine suggestion. In that case, I propose we all stay here. In case she wakes up and makes a little attempt to escape, we'll be capable of stopping her together, or at least we've already proven ourselves to do this once. In that case, Hannah, your proficiency with ropes has been utterly and beautifully proven. I found a beautiful trunk right over there. How about you tie her up, leave her hanging face down towards the ground? Allison, Ira, myself will go find logs, sharpen them into sticks, make sure they stick into the ground. If she drops down, she's going to drop into a face full of spikes. That's going to be a beautiful location for interrogation, deal making, general tea and biscuit situation in general. And after that, we're gonna have a little look-see at that cabin.
Yes, and Hannah, for now, make sure that also her mouth is covered. She might have some spells up her sleeve that she can otherwise cast.
Agreed.
How can we talk to her if she isn't allowed to use spells?
I don't think
Yeah, well-
it's gonna be easy.
Yeah, you won't like it, but we'll get to the cutting off fingers part later. For now, let's tie her up, make sure she's bound for us to do, or ask her whatever we need to. Yep.
I'll try.
All
And
right.
remember, Hannah?
Yeah.
Hannah,
Yeah.
you beautiful, empathic, loving soul. This is an evil creature, yes? Whatever
Yeah.
she says, whatever she pleads, no matter how many pleases she says, she's evil. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Just want to check we're on the same page.
You know,
Yeah?
that I'm an Eladrin druid doesn't mean I like everyone.
I've had a good impression of you so far. Don't take it as an insult. It's just I want to make sure that we don't do things wrong.
All right. Don't go wander off too far, guys.
Very well.
As Allison's gonna look for things and build something.
All right, so Allison is so everybody is gathering around to set up the trap first.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
for this, I'm gonna need somebody to make. Does anybody have crafting for snares? I don't think so, right?
Not snares, but it's just a pit.
No.
It's just a pit trap, right? It's not really a
let's
snare.
somebody make a crafting check, and other people can aid with that. At least, because
Wait.
all of you are doing it together, it'll not take too long. So that's going to be a lot easier for this.
All right, who's
Okay,
gonna
so
aid?
everyone make an assist check?
Yep.
At least those who have at least some proficiency in it, because otherwise you could also just hinder me.
I had 18.
13.
13.
13.
A natural 1.
Oh no!
In which case,
Halfling luck?
I get to re-roll one skill check per day. I haven't used that one yet. It's called Phase Fortune. Because I grew up in the Feywild, I get to re-roll one skill check per day.
Nice.
So I'm gonna re-roll this little number for a natural 19. That's plus the 1 I have on crafting.
So that is a 20. So it's going to be a straight up roll for Allison then,
Yeah.
with the natural 1 from Iroh.
Aro, you're not gonna use your halfling luck?
Well, yeah, why not actually? A 2.
Hey.
Well, it's
so
not.
that's
Well, it does still come down to 13 at the in total.
13. All right. So that's not okay. So you have a +1 then, Allison. Go ahead and make a crafting check for me.
I have a 27 total.
27. All right. So, with the power of all of the pack combined, we have now created a torture device. There is this one sad hanging tree. Well, not really a tree because the top of it has been cut off or broken off and drifted along a long time ago. There's only this large stump hanging overhead with a couple of branches sticking out of it, where now, as a slowly sinking crucifixion, the hag is tied to both of the branches as her body itself hangs forward. Underneath her, a mirror of water from which stick out these jagged pieces of wood. Eventually, Iroh, you stick one. Oh crap, that's the wrong way around. Put it back in the right way, as the pointy end doesn't need to go down, but needs to go upward this time. Very confusing. But eventually, the setup is created as Hannah, climbing the tree for a last second, tightens the piece of rope or the piece of cloth that you have put into her mouth, together with a little bit of stuff in there as well. Eventually,
Do I have to roll for that?
no, we'll just say that's the crafting check for all of this together, just to make it
So
easier.
no
for you.
T3 for binding.
Well, for this, we'll just take the roll from Allison for this one. So with all of that together, you eventually gather around, and as soon as you tighten the cloth, it
Oh, she already awake. That's
So,
all right. So
as we end the session, Acadius looks at her, smiles, says, "How about we make that deal now?"
and that's where we'll end tonight's session. There we go. Good job, guys.
This was a scary
Freaking
fight.
Close.
Hell yeah, that was close.
Nice.
Nice, guys. Now it's
Very
time
nice.
to haggle, so to speak.
And we're level 7, if I
Indeed,
understand so correctly.
indeed. Yes, let me just take a look. See, so that was yep, 10 experience points past the. We're gonna say it's still the same because I tweaked it a little bit because like a normal hag would have like way less HP and higher stats. But basically, I gave her like a -2 to all of her stats, but gave her a XP, a health point boost of 50%. So with that, we'll say she's still a level 8 character. So that's nice, guys. Good job. Good job.
Excellent.
And I gave her a couple of other spells that she normally wouldn't have had. So that's also like a little bit more capable, little less numbers. There we go.
This was that was awesome though. I like that it kind of went wrong-ish. But I mean, I think just weapons-wise or attacks-wise, we need to practice our synergy. But also, I mean, we're missing Gricol, who was pretty vital to the synergy, I think.
I think it actually, combat-wise, we're actually having quite a synergy. As basically, there's always someone at least in melee range with our target. So Allison always has sneak attack.
That's true.
So that's very efficient.
I think Hannah is a bit broken at the moment.
Hey!
Hannah is a bit broken. I mean, you're turning different colors at the moment.
Oh, broken in that way.
There are a lot of emotions.
Yeah, like, and I think like the synergy between Allison and everybody is also good. Like the rest of the party goes down, and then Allison brings them back up. That's also very nice.
Yeah, that is freaking essential.
Yeah.
I just mean mostly attack wise. There's a little more that we could do, but that was mostly my bad as well. Maybe I could have thought of a better preparation situation. But yeah, no, that one really awesome. That was a real difficult boss fight, and I think we semi-nailed it. And I'm happy with you guys at least agreeing with my plan to bind her over a spike trap, because I just don't know. Like, imagine how hilarious it is waking up to that. You're just like, oh, if I fall down, I'm gonna die. Like,
well, next to that also, like in the small little lantern, there was basically like you could take a look, and the lantern was like this very quaint little house where a small little pixie lived. And with like the explosion of her shadow blast, she just also blasted her small little companion / slave of whatever it was. So now that little fellow is also dead. Yeah.
Sad.
I was like, I'm gonna save the pixie later, but yeah.
Yeah, like she was not okay with you just coming back and stealing her shit. Like you guys,
No, I figured.
Allison, I rolled a save behind the curtain, and it was a natural 20 on Allison's save against her scrying. So that also helped you guys a lot, because otherwise she would have known what was going on. But now she couldn't see a thing, so she couldn't know exactly what was going on.
And would us like hiding Allison's senses have even helped on that? Because scrying doesn't do it via his senses, right? It's just like getting a vision of him.
Yeah, like it, but it does like show you. Let me see here. Where?
So yeah,
where is
covering my
thing?
senses would not have made a difference, I believe.
No, it just creates like a sensor, like an eye in the sky, and you can look from there.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, well, I'm still glad we did it, just in case she had other stuff.
What's a good idea?
Magically spy.
Yeah, most definitely.
Awesome. I'm very much looking forward to
Okay, guys.
to the loots that she has in her cabin, because there's a lot of alchemical stuff in there, and I'm curious.
Yeah, I got a nice little list for you. But for now, I'm afraid this was all she wrote.
Yes.
Next week, we will continue the adventures of the pack as they, subjugate Nyla to some deals that she probably doesn't want to make. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, just put like a small little button like with the followers. We already had a new follower this stream, which is very nice. If that bar goes all the way to the top and it reaches like the 150 mark for followers or the 50 mark for subscribers, well, who knows? Who knows what happens? I don't know. Maybe it's something to look forward to. Maybe it's something we wanna get to. Who knows? Perhaps it's something that you guys would actually like. So push. For now, thank you so much for watching. Also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, where we keep you updated on all our shenanigans. For now, however, we must say goodbye until it is Friday, when Max and I will return as we play more of the glitchy goodness of Baldur's Gate 3. Have a good last 2 hours of your weekend. Remember to always make deals with hags. We love you. Bye-bye.
There's one more intro that everyone's gonna love that I'm gonna show.